gonna be sitting around here writing out your obituary if you fuck with me and you come out motherfucking way. That's on Pam. Your mammy gonna write out your obituary. Now play with me.
Same way her friends could have put a hold on her, y'all. Her friends could have put a hold on that girl. They let that girl come over there and lose her life like that. That shit wrong. That shit wrong as fuck, man. And they stood back, y'all. Ain't never one of her friends walk up with her. If my friends, if you gonna let her do it, why you ain't right there with her? Why you ain't right there with her? One band, one sound. One band, one motherfucking sound. You better know what the fuck going on. One band, one sound.
Ladies, can I ask y'all something? What exactly would a man have to be bringing to the table for you to risk your life fighting another woman over him? Because I'm looking at this case out of Montgomery, Alabama, and I'm struggling to understand the math here. 2 women, both mothers, both with everything to lose, fighting over one man who, spoiler alert, wasn't even worth the gas money it took to drive to that club. Erica Reese, 32 years old, made her choice. She decided this mystery man was worth making death threats on social media, worth showing up armed to a club, worth risking never seeing her children again. She was wrong, dead wrong, literally. Now, before we dive into this mess, let me paint you the full situation. Because, honey, this wasn't some overnight drama. This was weeks of buildup that everybody saw coming except the people who could have actually stopped it. We're talking about Montgomery, Alabama. And for those of y'all who don't know, Montgomery doesn't play when it comes to crime statistics. This city's got a murder rate that'll make you think twice about late-night club visits. But apparently, nobody told Erica and Katina that. You're on TikTok Crimes. We cover what happens when social media fame turns fatal. TikTok stars, Instagram couples, Facebook influencers. When their posts become crime scenes, we break down exactly what went wrong. These aren't just viral stories. These are real murders, real victims. Subscribe right now if you want the truth behind the trending hashtags, because by the time something goes viral, somebody's usually already dead. Here's what happened. So we've got Erica Reese, 32 years old mother, trying to handle her business in Montgomery. By all accounts, she was one of those women who didn't back down from nobody, had that energy where she'd tell you exactly what she thought. And if you didn't like it, well, that was your problem. Then there's Katina Davis, 31, also got children, including, and y'all need to remember this part, a 3-month-old baby. A 3-month-old. I want you to keep that in mind every time we talk about the choices these women made. Because when you got an infant at home, every decision you make should be filtered through, is this worth my baby growing up without me? Now, here comes our mystery man. And isn't it funny how his name never made the headlines? 2 women about to destroy each other. One's gonna die, one's gonna face murder charges, and this dude gets to stay completely anonymous. Must be nice to cause all this chaos and then fade into the background like smoke, right? But here's what we know about Mr. Wonderful. He was apparently dating both women. And when I say dating, I mean he was telling both of them they were his main girl while sneaking around with the other one. You know the type, promising each woman the world while delivering absolutely nothing to either one. And can we talk about this for a second? What kind of man puts 2 mothers in a position where they're ready to shoot each other over him? Because a real man, when he sees tensions escalating between women in his life, does one of 2 things. He either makes his choice clear and sticks with it, or he removes himself from the situation entirely. He doesn't just sit back and watch the drama unfold like it's his personal entertainment. But this guy? Nah, He apparently enjoyed having two women fighting over him, right up until bullets started flying and he ended up getting shot too. Karma's got a way of coming full circle, doesn't it? So tensions start building between Erica and Katina, and where do you think they took their beef? If you guessed Facebook, congratulations, you win a prize. Because nothing says, I'm a mature adult handling my relationship issues responsibly. Quite like putting your business all over social media for everyone to see. Now, I've seen a lot of Facebook drama in my time covering these cases. But Erica? Baby girl went nuclear. We're talking about posts, comments, subliminal messages, the whole 9 yards. And it wasn't just once or twice. This woman made it a regular thing. But here's where things get really concerning. Erica wasn't just talking about fighting or arguing anymore. She started mentioning weapons. And when someone starts talking about guns on social media, especially in the context of threatening another person, that's when you know. This isn't just keyboard warrior behavior anymore. And then came the Facebook Live that changed everything. Erica got on camera, and y'all, she had some things to say. She was angry, she was worked up, and she wanted the whole world to know exactly what she was planning to do about her Katina problem.
That hoe in the way. That hoe in the way. Hold on, them hoes don't stay on every side of the town in Montgomery and got a audacity to keep on writing motherfucking status about me. Y'all hoes live like Mexicans in 2 bedrooms. In a 2-bedroom. Leave me the fuck alone.
Okay, hold up. Did she just say Katina lives like Mexicans in a 2-bedroom? First of all, Mom, what does that even mean? And second of all, you're fighting over a man who apparently can't afford to give either one of y'all your own place, so maybe we shouldn't be throwing stones about living situations. Just a thought. But listen, she's not done. She's about to say something that's gonna stick with you for the rest of this story.
Leave me the fuck alone. Get you some money. That nigga can't be getting you no money because you always talking about me. Typing about me. Everything you saying is about me. Ring around rosy face looking ass. Fuck on. Go clean up with your nasty ass. From my understanding, you don't even clean up because you that nasty. Gas tank on E, begging ass, crybaby ass. And I'm by myself, ho. I don't need nobody no combat with me. I'm by myself. I always be by myself. Always by myself. That's all the thing. When you see me, you gonna see me by myself with that big old pistol. They ain't got them pistol lights for, but like you just wanna, like they wanna play with me, bitch.
Now see, this is what I'm talking about. When you see me, you're going to see me by myself with that big old pistol. She's not talking about harsh words anymore, y'all. She's talking about showing up armed. And for what? Over a man who's playing both of them like fiddles while they're out here ready to commit murder over him. But wait, because here comes the line that's going to haunt this entire case.
Your mama gonna be sitting around here writing out your obituary if you fuck with me and you come out motherfucking way. That's on Pam. Your mammy gonna write out your obituary, bitch. Now play with me. Sit over there and listen to all that bullshit you want to them lies. Play with me. Watch what the fuck I do, bitch. And I ain't just talking, bitch. I know everything I'm saying, bitch. Your mammy gonna write your obituary out. You cheap ass hoe. Whole client, she stay where to Birmingham, but always on Facebook every day typing about me. Throwing shade about me like ain't nobody gonna come back and tell me what that hoe saying. God, go sit in the real stylish chair and stop letting that hoe play in your head with them ugly $30, $40 ass hairdo that you be getting. Hair discounted ass bitch. That what the fuck you need to fucking do.
Your mama gonna be sitting around here writing out your obituary. Y'all, I need you to remember those exact words, because the universe has a twisted sense of humor, and this story is about to become the definition of be careful what you wish for. Now, when Erica made that threat about someone's mama writing an obituary, I wonder if it ever crossed her mind that she might be writing her own death sentence. Because here's the thing about making threats on social media. It's all fun and games until somebody actually follows through. And the really tragic part? Erica had children at home. Children who were going to wake up every morning expecting to see their mama, not knowing that she was out here on Facebook making threats that were about to cost them everything. But here's what really gets me about this whole situation, and I want y'all to think about this. Erica made these threats public, not in a private message where maybe cooler heads could prevail, not in a phone call where friends could talk her down. Public, on Facebook Live, where hundreds of people could see exactly what she was planning. Why would someone do that? Was she hoping the threats alone would be enough to scare Katina away? Was she trying to build up her reputation as someone not to mess with? Or was she really about that life and wanted everyone to know it? Because unfortunately, we're about to find out which one it was. And spoiler alert, it wasn't the smart choice. As April turned into May 2022, the online warfare between these two women was reaching a fever pitch. Erica's threats were getting more specific, more violent, and more public. Friends and followers were choosing sides, adding fuel to a fire that was already burning out of control. And through it all, Mr. Anonymous was still playing both sides, still making promises he had no intention of keeping, still acting like this whole situation had nothing to do with him. But on the night of April 30th, going into May 1st, all of this online drama was about to spill over into the real world in the worst possible way. Because both women were about to end up at the same club, and only one of them was going to make it home to her children. The question is, could anyone have stopped what was coming? Were there warning signs that people ignored? And why did an entire community of people watch this train wreck building for weeks without doing anything to prevent it? Well, buckle up, because we're about to find out exactly how a Facebook feud turned into a fatal shooting that left families destroyed, and a community asking how things got so out of hand. So May 1st, 2022 rolls around, and guess what? Both women end up at the same club near Normandale Shopping Centre. Now, Montgomery's not exactly a small town, so what are the odds that on this particular night, after weeks of online threats, they'd both be at the same spot? Either the universe has a sick sense of humor, or somebody knew exactly what they were doing. But here's the thing. One of Katina's friends, Brittany, was there that night. And honey, she saw everything. The next morning, this woman got on Facebook Live, and she had some things to get off her chest. Some serious things. Now, I want y'all to listen to how Brittany starts this off, because she is mad. She's hurt, she's frustrated, and she's about to call out everybody who let this situation get out of hand.
Because one thing about it, it's the friends for me. It's the friends that be so sad after something happens. But y'all sit there and egg that shit on. But when something happened bad, y'all so sad. Y'all making all these sad statuses. But why didn't y'all stop that girl from doing what she was already telling y'all she was finna do? The shit fucked up on both motherfucking ends, because my friend is sitting in jail behind this bullshit. This shit is crazy. Somebody's life is gone over bullshit. This is crazy. This is crazy. It be the friends for me. That's what it be. We're gonna talk about that first before I get into what happened on last night.
Okay, pause. Did you all catch what she just said? It'd be the friends for me. Because baby, she is about to drag these so-called friends, and honestly, I'm here for it. She's talking about how people sit there and egg that shit on and then act sad when something terrible happens. And that line about, somebody's life has gone over bullshit. That's a woman processing real trauma, y'all. This isn't social media drama anymore. This is life and death. But listen, she's about to break down exactly what happened that night, step by step. And when you hear how this unfolded, you're gonna understand why she's so angry at these friends.
Because I was there. Not only was I there, it could have been me. It could have been me last night. Y'all let that shit happen. Y'all let that shit happen last night. I fought her motherfucking friends. Man, yeah. I pray and hope to God that that man got cameras, so the truth can be revealed. That's it for me, Punky. I'm not lying. That shit over with. That shit dead for me, going out doing all that extra shit. These bitches is wild. This shit is crazy. No, that shit dead. These folks, no. No, it's sad. Because they both got kids. That's two mothers that's gone away from their kids over bullshit. Because it was pure bullshit. It was pure bullshit that went the fuck on last night. It was pure fucking bullshit. And her friends let that shit happen. It's her friends that let that shit fucking go down like that last motherfucking night. So boom. We in the little party or whatever. We in the party. This girl keep walking. This girl. So I'm like, who is this girl? Like, I'm trying to see who she is, because she keep walking like, y'all, you can tell that she up to something. She wants something kind of attention that she's looking for, because she keep walking, y'all. She keep walking. Okay, boom. So my friend come up to me and she was like, the girl in the club that been picking with me or whatever, this, that, and the third. So I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? She was like, but I ain't on no shit. I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? I ain't on no shit, this, that, and the third. She go sit down, y'all, with her man. She in there with her old man. She didn't come with us. She came with her old man. I kid you not, y'all. She wasn't smoking. She wasn't drinking. She wasn't doing shit. You can tell that she knew something wasn't right about that night. I'm talking about my friend right now. I'm finna get to the deceased girl. You can tell she knew something wasn't right. Anybody know Lucy know she gonna blow her O's. And she, you know, the vibe be what's up. Man, Lucy was sitting down. Yeah, I swear to God, she sat down the whole time. The girl keep walking. The girl keep walking. She keep walking, y'all. She walking. You can tell that she wants something.
Now see, this tells you everything you need to know about the difference between these two women that night. Erica's walking around agitated while Katina is sitting down, not drinking, not smoking, not doing anything except staying alert. Brittany said, you can tell she knew something wasn't right about that night. One woman came looking for trouble. The other one came ready for it. But remember those threats Erica made on Facebook Live? Well, she wasn't just talking.
Boom. As the night go on, y'all, Lucy comes up to me and was like, I'm finna go, Brittany. The girl going around telling folks when me and him leave out the club, she gonna shoot us when we leave out the club or whatever. So I'm like, wait. You know what I'm saying? At this point, because I'm like, is it that serious? I don't know the girl. I'm like, is that serious? So I lean up to my best friend and I tell my best friend, you know, that girl said she gonna shoot my friend when they walk out the door. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna walk her outside to make sure she get away safely.
Hold up. Did she just say that Erica was going around the club telling people, when me and him leave out the club, she gonna shoot us? So, this wasn't just Facebook threats anymore. Erica was making her intentions known to anyone who would listen inside the club. And look at Brittany's reaction. She's like, is it that serious? Because even she couldn't believe someone would really go that far over relationship drama. But baby girl was about to find out just how serious Erica was. Now listen to what happens when they try to get Katina out safely.
Me and my friend goes to walk her out. Her and her old man out the door. We walking out. My friend, somebody stopped my friend old man. So, you know, we had a standstill. But my best friend, she goes on to the door to look to see what's going on. Or whether make sure ain't nothing going on out there. She don't see me. So we proceeds to go on out the door. And they rode a motorcycle there. My friend and her old man, they rode a motorcycle to the party. I got it on my snap. If y'all my snap friend, when they first pulled up, I snapped him. So they on the motorcycle getting ready to go. But I hear her friend, the deceased girl friend, is coming out the club laughing. Let me go get this gun from Erica, girl. Erica said she finna shoot this girl. Let me go get this gun from Erica, girl. She's so crazy, girl. I told her, don't do this, and this, just laughing like it's funny. So now my focus on her to see what direction she's going in to the Erica girl. So we watching her the whole time. So now I'm begging my friend. I'm like, come back in, friend. Like, come back in the club. This girl is not playing. Come back in. I'm begging her. She like, no, I'm finna go. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go. We begging her. I'm pulling her everything, y'all. I'm begging her. So,
let me go get this gun from Erica, girl. Erica said she's been to shoot this girl. Y'all, did you hear that? Erica's own friend is laughing while talking about getting the gun. Laughing. Like this is some kind of joke. And Brittany's watching this whole thing unfold, knowing her friend is about to walk into a death trap. This is what I mean when I talk about friends enabling instead of intervening. Instead of telling Erica, girl, you need to go home, they're out here facilitating murder plans like it's a game. So Brittany's begging Katina to come back inside, but Katina's like, no, I'm finna go. And honestly, I get it. Why should she be the one hiding? She didn't make any threats. She didn't come looking for trouble. She just wanted to go home to her children. But Erica had other plans.
Boom. Next thing I know, the girl Erica coming from between on the other side of the parking lot coming through. Tell them hoes come outside. She don't know that my friend and the man already outside. Already out the door. So her focus ain't on this side. She looking at the door where me and my other best friend standing in. Tell them hoes come outside. This and the third. Tell them hoes come outside. Da, 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 da. So I'm thinking that she putting me in the mix. I'm thinking she talking to me because she looking at me and my best friend or whatever. So I'm like, what the fuck this girl got going on? Walking up to her, asking her what she got going on. This and the third. So as I get a few more steps, my best friend yell and say, no, Brittany, she got a gun. She got a gun. So I turn to run back. And by the time I turned to run back, y'all, I just heard shots. Like, when that girl upped her gun, she didn't have a chance to use it. That's the honest to God truth. That girl upped her gun on that girl first.
When that girl upped her gun, she didn't have a chance to use it. Let me make sure everybody understands what Brittany just told us. Erica drew her weapon first. She came to that parking lot with a gun. She pulled it on Katina, but Katina was faster. This wasn't some random shooting. This was exactly what Erica said she was gonna do, except it backfired in the worst possible way. And that part about Erica being focused on the wrong thing, looking at the door instead of realizing Katina was already outside. That tells you everything about how this whole situation could have been avoided if Erica had just, I don't know, gone home.
I kid you not. And they knew this shit was finna happen. They knew it. That girl went out that club a whole 30 to 45 minutes before that girl even left out of there. And the cameras and shit gonna show that shit. That girl upped her gun on that girl first, y'all. And her friends knew it. They could have stopped that shit. They could have made that girl go home. They could have made that girl go the fuck home. So yeah, it's sad that she been taken away from her kids, but y'all play a big part in that shit because y'all didn't stop y'all friend. Y'all could have told her it ain't worth it. You got children, go home. Y'all should have been telling her that before she pulled that gun.
30 to 45 minutes. Let that marinate for a second. Erica spent almost an hour walking around that club, and Brittany's sitting there like, you can tell she's up to something. This is a 32-year-old mother, and she's spending her Saturday night circling a club like a shark looking for blood. And where were her friends during this hour-long patrol? According to Brittany, they were just watching. Like this was entertainment instead of their girl about to ruin her life. But here's where it gets really interesting.
Y'all probably been telling her that then. Y'all with the bullshit. Y'all probably been telling her that right then before this shit even escalated, before my friend even came out the club. Y'all supposed to been telling y'all friend, let's go. This shit ain't worth it. Y'all let that girl get hurt. Y'all let that girl get fucking hurt. Because if you going around telling somebody, you gonna shoot me when I come out the club, you damn right I'ma be ready. What you think I'ma let you hurt me? I'ma be ready, cause you already bragging. You bragging saying what you finna do to me. So when you come up on the fuck shit, y'all, she went so focused that she didn't even know the girl was already out the club. So when she pulled her gun, she was too late cause she looking at the wrong shit. And what her friends was then, they let her walk over there by herself. They knew she was coming over there to pull her gun on that girl. They stood back. Her fucking friend stood back. I'll never forget that bitch face. I would never forget her friend face. And I'ma tell it to the motherfucking police that she knew what her friend was finna motherfucking do. I don't know that her name, but I'll never forget her face because I watched her. I watched them let that shit go down, y'all. I watched them friends. It's the friends for me. They thought that shit was funny. But the shoe ended up on the other fucking feet. They thought that shit was funny. I ain't seen shit funny about that shit.
Now, here's the part that's gonna make you mad. Listen to what Brittany says about Erica's friends during all this. They let her walk over there by herself. They knew she was coming over there to pull her gun on that girl. They stood back. Yo, this woman watched Erica's friends literally stand back and let her walk to her death. And then afterwards, they probably cried and posted RIP messages, like they didn't just watch their girl throw her life away over a man who wasn't worth the bullets she wasted. Brittany said she'll never forget their faces. And honestly, good. Because they need to live with the fact that they could have stopped this and chose not to. But here's where Brittany gets real. And I need y'all to listen to this part carefully.
I begged my motherfucking friend, but she had to protect herself. It was either a kill or be killed situation, y'all, and that's on my children. I would not lie. It was kill or be killed. I swear to God. If she wouldn't have shot her, she would have been dead today. That's exactly how that shit went down. Them folks sat there and let that girl get killed. They could have took her home. She was been out that club. That girl waited on her to come out that club. All this shit over a nigga. Really? Let that shit go. What? Y'all act like these niggas got gold on their dick or some shit. What the fuck? I ain't finna,
All this shit over and... Really? Y'all ain't like these got gold on they or some shit. I mean, she said what she said, and she's not wrong. 2 mothers, both with children at home, one dead and one facing murder charges, all because they couldn't walk away from a man who was playing both of them. And that 3-month-old baby I mentioned earlier? That baby's mama is now sitting in jail. And for what? Because some dude couldn't pick a lane and both women refused to let him go. Here's what really breaks my heart about Brittany's testimony. Listen to this.
Nope. Two lies. And God is trying to tell me something. I keep being in these close ass situations. I keep being in these close ass situations. Like, I'm so sorry what happened to that girl. But that's my friend that took away from her children. That she had to do. She had to. That shit is crazy, y'all. Y'all don't even understand how I'm feeling this morning. I feel like shit this morning because I know I tried to prevent it. I tried to prevent that shit from fucking happening. They let that girl come over there with that gun. They let that girl come over there with that fucking gun. Why the fuck did y'all let that girl do that shit? Y'all fucking wrong. It's two left shoes. Them bitches was laughing. They thought that shit was fucking funny. I ain't see a motherfucking thing funny about it because I don't play like that. I don't play with guns. Anybody tell you I'll be on my motherfucking hands and knees trying to get the fuck out. I'ma crawl my way back to my chair. I'ma crawl my way back to my motherfucking chair. I don't play like that. I don't play with guns, motherfucking period, y'all. I don't play with that shit. I'm too fucking scary. I'm scary as fuck on that kind of motherfucking level right there. I don't play like that. I whoop me a hoe to death, though. I whoop me a hoe to death. But I don't play with guns. When it come down to guns, y'all can have that. You gonna take me away from my children like that? You ain't gonna do that easy. That's too easy. Hell no. Hell no, I ain't got no point to prove. I don't have no point to prove to nobody. Y'all hoes let that shit happen and y'all got my motherfucking friend sitting in jail. Y'all got my motherfucking friend sitting in jail. Like she just did some fucked up shit. It was a kill to be killed situation, y'all. Not kid you not. That's how that shit went down. That girl walked and walked and walked and walked. Y'all, if y'all ever been to Tim's spot, y'all know how roomy that shit is. She was too noticeable, y'all. Anybody was in there, they seen that girl. That girl kept walking, kept walking, kept walking. I was like, what is wrong with this guy? I knew who she was. I don't even know her. I don't even know her. That girl was on some bullshit, y'all. That girl came on the fuck shit. That girl was angry about something. That girl was mad. And she told everybody that she was gonna shoot them folks.
That right there, that's the real tragedy of this whole situation. It's not just about Erica and Katina. It's about all those children who are now growing up without their mothers because two women couldn't see past their pride and anger to remember what really mattered. Erica's children lost their mother to a senseless act of violence. Katina's children, including that 3-month-old baby, lost their mother to the prison system. And for what? A man who gets to remain anonymous while families are destroyed. One of the comments on my previous video put it rightly, the math ain't mathing, yo. It never was. So, when the smoke cleared in that Montgomery parking lot at 1:15 a.m., here's what we had. Erica Reese dead on the pavement, 2 other people shot including Mr. Anonymous himself, and Katina Davis about to find out that self-defense claims don't always work the way you think they will. Police arrived to chaos. People screaming, cars speeding away, trying to get the wounded to the hospital, and a crime scene that looked like a war zone. And right in the middle of it all was a 31-year-old mother who had just killed someone in what she believed was self-defense. Now here's something that tells you everything about Katina's character in that moment. Listen to what Brittany says about what happened right after the shooting.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. Sure lives. And my friend is too. Cause I'm her voice. I'm her voice. And I'm gonna speak the real. I'm her voice. I'm gonna speak the real. I promise you that. She ain't going down for this shit. That could have been prevented. Something she didn't do. She couldn't do nothing, y'all. She was in a fucked up situation. She was in a fucked up situation, y'all. I promise you she did. And my friend ain't run. My friend took herself to the motherfucking police station because she knows she ain't did nothing wrong. She knows she ain't did nothing wrong. And I'm a friend that told her, go your ass to the police because you ain't do shit. Go your ass to the police. My friend went to the police exactly when she left that bitch. She had no reason to run and hide. That shit was wrong.
My friend went to the police exactly when she left that. She had no reason to run and hide. Did y'all catch that? Katina didn't run. Didn't try to hide. Didn't get her story straight with lawyers first. She went directly to the police station because she knew she had defended herself against someone who came there specifically to kill her. That tells you something about her state of mind. This wasn't some cold-blooded killer trying to cover her tracks. This was a woman who genuinely believed she had no choice but to shoot or be shot. Montgomery Police Department moved fast. Within hours, they had charged Katina Davis with murder for Erica's death, first-degree assault for the life-threatening injuries to the male victim, and second-degree assault for the other woman who got caught in the crossfire. And the bail amount? You'll better sit down for this. $1.5 million. Now, I've covered a lot of these cases. And that's the kind of bail you see for serial killers and drug kingpins. For a mother with no prior record who claimed self-defense, that's a statement. The court was basically saying, we don't believe your story, and we want to make sure you sit in jail until trial. But here's where this story takes a turn that had everybody talking. 2 days later, District Judge Pamela Higgins did something that shocked the entire community.
In an update tonight, a judge has reduced a Montgomery murder suspect's bail. Katina Davis was arrested following a weekend triple shooting that killed one person and injured two on East Patton Avenue in West Montgomery. The bail for her murder charge was originally set at $1.5 million. Today, District Judge Pamela Higgins reduced it to just $150,000. Her two assault charges bail amounts stay the same. They currently total $45,000.
That's a 90% reduction, y'all. District Attorney Daryl Bailey was not having it. He immediately objected, basically saying, "Your Honor, with all due respect, what the hell?" But the judge had made her decision. Now, I want you all to think about this for a minute. What would make a judge look at a murder case and decide that the defendant deserves a 90% bail reduction? Either she saw something in the evidence that made her believe this really was self-defense, or there were factors about this case that weren't making it into the news reports. And honestly, the timing is interesting. This decision came right around the time that Brittany's Facebook Live testimony was making rounds on social media. People were hearing firsthand from a witness who said Erica drew her weapon first, that she had been making threats all night, that she came to that club specifically to shoot Katina. Maybe Judge Higgins saw the same Facebook videos we just watched. Maybe she heard the same testimony about friends enabling a clearly unstable situation. Maybe she realized this wasn't the clear-cut murder case it initially appeared to be. But that bail reduction? It split the community right down the middle. On one side, you had Erica's family and supporters saying, "Where's the justice? How can someone take a life and possibly walk free?" And honestly, I understand that pain. Losing someone you love is devastating, and when the person who killed them might get out on bail, that's got to feel like salt in an open wound. On the other side, you had people pointing to all that social media evidence, all those threats, all those witnesses saying Erica came there armed and ready to kill. They were asking, how can you charge someone with murder when they were defending themselves against someone who literally announced their murder plans on Facebook Live? And somewhere in the middle, you had people like Brittany, who witnessed the whole thing and were just trying to process how something so preventable turned into such a tragedy. But while adults were arguing about bail amounts and self-defense laws, there were children at home trying to understand why their mothers weren't coming back. Erica's kids woke up that Sunday morning expecting to see their mama. Instead, they got relatives with tears in their eyes trying to explain why mommy was never coming home again. How do you tell a child that their mother died fighting over a man? How do you make that make sense? And Katina's babies. Her 3-month-old doesn't understand why Mama's voice sounds different through a jail phone. Her 3-year-old keeps asking when Mommy's coming home, not understanding that the answer might be never if that bail reduction doesn't lead to more reasonable legal outcomes. Listen to what Brittany says about this part, because this is where her testimony gets really emotional.
And them people better stand up and motherfucking say it. They better stand up and tell the truth. They better stand up and tell the motherfucking truth. Because 2 people is gone behind this bullshit. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. That shit so fucked up, y'all. This shit hitting too close to home. What the fuck? This shit hitting too close to home, man. I can't take it. I can't take no more. I can't take it, y'all. I can't take it. I said all the motherfucking time. I like to have a good time. I like to have a good time, y'all. The Bible it was lovely. When no shit going on, when no niggas shooting, none of that. Everything was chill. Like, that girl came to do something. That girl came to do something, man. Like, no. They could have prevented that shit. Her friends, they let that shit happen, y'all. They let that shit motherfucking happen. I watched that girl. That girl was laughing. God, let me go get this gun from Erica. That's just how she did it. Let me go get this gun. God, she was laughing. That's how I kept my eyes on that friend. I watched her. And I watched her watch Erica come all the way back across that street with that gun, saying, tell them hoes to come outside.
2 mothers that's gone away from their kids over bullshit. That's a real tragedy right there. Not the Facebook drama, not the bail controversy, not even the shooting itself. It's those children who are growing up without their mothers because 2 grown women couldn't walk away from a situation that wasn't worth a damn. This case represents something bigger than just 2 women fighting over a man. It's about how social media has changed the way conflicts escalate. In the old days, if you had beef with someone, you had to actually seek them out to confront them. There were natural cooling off periods, opportunities for friends to intervene, moments where cooler heads could prevail. But now you can threaten someone's life on Facebook Live and have hundreds of people watch you do it. You can build up anger and resentment in real time, feeding off the reactions and comments of people who treat your pain like entertainment. Erica didn't just make those threats in the heat of the moment. She planned them, recorded them, and broadcast them to the world. She turned her anger into content, and that content became evidence in a murder case. Here's what I need y'all to understand about this case. This wasn't about love. This wasn't even really about the man they were fighting over. This was about pride, ego, and the dangerous combination of social media and gun violence. Erica Reese made a choice to let her anger control her decisions. She chose to make threats on social media. She chose to show up armed to a club. She chose to draw her weapon first in that parking lot. Katina Davis made a choice to defend herself when someone tried to kill her. And now she's facing the consequences of that choice, even though she was protecting her own life. The man at the center of it all? He made the choice to play 2 women against each other, and he nearly died for it. Maybe that's justice, maybe it's not. But he gets to remain anonymous while everyone else's names are attached to this tragedy forever. And the friends and bystanders? They made the choice to watch instead of act, to enable instead of intervene, to treat real violence like social media drama until it was too late. The saddest part is that this whole thing could happen again tomorrow in another city with different names but the same story. Because we haven't learned the lessons this case is trying to teach us. Social media threats aren't just words. They're evidence. They're planning. They're a pipeline to real-world violence that ends with real consequences. No man is worth dying over. Period. And definitely not worth killing over. Your children need you alive and free, more than they need you to prove a point or defend your pride. Erica Reese learned that lesson too late. Let's hope the rest of us can learn it from her story instead of our own. Subscribe if you want more deep dives into how social media drama becomes real-world tragedy. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss when we break down the next case. And please, please, share this with someone who might need to hear it. Because preventing the next Erica Reese situation, that's on all of us.
It's hitting too close. And I just came to tell y'all the real fucking story. I came to tell y'all the real fucking story. That girl friends let her get hurt last night. They could have prevented that shit. They could have prevented that shit. That shit could have been prevented. They sat out there, y'all, in that parking lot and waited. They left out of there, sat in that parking lot and waited. Let me remind you, they had no words in the club. They had no words. They had no nothing. She told them folks what she was going to do, and she did just that. What she tried. She came up with that gun in her hand. She just didn't succeed because she wasn't on point. She was too busy looking at the door saying, tell them hoes to come outside, not knowing they already outside. It just... Nope. That shit ain't right. That shit ain't right. That shit ain't right. That shit ain't right. Yo. That shit ain't right. Y'all let that shit happen. Ain't no way in the fuck my friends, your real friends gonna let you do some dumb shit. If your friends uphold you and doing some dumb shit, that ain't your motherfucking friends. That ain't your friends. Your friends ain't gonna let you do no dumb shit. My friends would have whooped me before they let me sit out there and wait on a hoe with a gun. My friends would have whooped me so bad, bitch, you don't get your dumb ass in the car and let's go. Hell no. Hell no. My friends wouldn't have did that. Hell no. Your friends ain't gonna put you in no situation like that. Them gonna be the same bitches that gonna cry for 1 or 2 motherfucking weeks. And guess what? Your children still left out here without a mother. No. And everything they can say is every birthday, R.I.P., da-da-da-da-da-da. But who the fuck out here taking care of your baby? Loving them the right way. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Ain't nothing like your motherfucking mama. You can leave your motherfucking children behind with any motherfucking body. It ain't shit like your motherfucking mama. Ain't nobody gonna do it like your motherfucking mama gonna do it. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Ain't nobody gonna do it like the mama gonna do it. I don't give a fuck what nobody fucking say. You can say what you want to say. My children gonna be in good hands. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna do it like the mama. My children ain't getting left with no motherfucking body. That's a fact. I'm gonna take care of them motherfuckers. You can bet your ass on that. You can bet your ass on that.